What's up, you guys? Team APS here, and today we have the newest and the bluest and the reddest
Egyptian god decks, Obelisk the Tormentor,
and Slifer the Sky Dragon.
You could say.
It's a battle of gods.
Which god was your favorite card?
Easy, Slifer right here.
I think Obelisk is my favorite, but that might have something to do with me being a Kaiba fan. We're going to each get one, check out everything that's inside, and have a duel.
And then we'll find out who is the true master of the gods.
Oh yeah, and before we get into it, we've got some special play mats. You can actually get yourself a copy of it if you play at the release event. That's June 19th and June 20th.
Also, we have individual mats for each of the gods that you can win at the Remote Duel Extravaganza on the 26th and the 27th.
Drop a like and subscribe, hit the bell, and we're gonna hop right into this.
Let's go. Slifer the Sky Dragon, the man of the hour. So like all gods, Slifer requires 3 tributes to be summoned. But if it's special summoned, it is sent to the graveyard on the end phase. It gains 1000 attack and defense for each card in your hand. And if your opponent summons a monster in attack position, Slifer makes that monster lose 2000 attack, and if it drops to 0, that monster is destroyed. New card, Soul Crossing. It's a quick play spell that lets you tribute your opponent's monsters for your god card. There's a drawback, but you can virtually summon Slifer whenever you want. Thunder Force Attack. This is kind of like Slifer's attack spell. You can destroy all of your opponent's monsters and then draw a card for each one destroyed. So you weaken their board and then power Slifer up. Millennium Seeker. He kind of looks like Shoddy from the anime. I can select a monster in my opponent's grave, and as long as its attack is higher than whatever monster my opponent picks, I get to summon it to my side of the field. Which means when I win, I could have Slifer and Obelisk on the field at the same time. And then Ultimate Divine Beast. This continuous trap lets me summon Slifer every turn to block my opponent's attacks. And Tellus the Little Angel. Oh, okay. So this card can summon 3 tokens, which is exactly what I need to summon Slifer. And there's Reactor Slime, like Tellus, will also make tokens to help me summon my god. And a nifty Harpy's Feather Duster reprint. God, we needed this. I needed this. Okay, and I'll just kind of flip through the rest of the deck, guys. These cards are just supposed to help me summon Slifer and help me beat my opponent.
I actually really like these original Egyptian god card artworks. All right, so Obelisk, as you guys know, takes 3 tributes, and also they can't negate his normal summon, which is kind of cool. Neither player can target it with card effects, that's helpful, and once per turn during the end phase, okay, so he gets destroyed if he is special summoned, and I can tribute 2 monsters and destroy all monsters that my opponent controls, but I can't attack that turn. Soul Crossing. So I believe this comes in both decks. During the main phase, I get to tribute summon a Divine Beast monster using my opponent's monsters. Fist of Fate. Okay, cool. This card's activation can't be negated. That's a good start. And if I control Obelisk the Tormentor, I get to negate the effects of one of my opponent's effect monsters, destroy it, and I can destroy all spells and traps that my opponent controls. Very cool. Divine Evolution. So it also can't be negated. I choose a monster I control whose original type is Divine Beast. When that card declares an attack, I can make my opponent send a monster they control to the graveyard. Interesting. Level Resist Wall. So basically, if one of my big monsters dies, I can replace it with a lot of little monsters. Angel 01. Mare. This is always a good card for making tokens. Harpy's Feather Duster. Great reprint. And it seems like beyond that, we get a few monsters that basically multiply. Things like Nimble Mamanga, Cyber Dragon, that's a free special summon, so that'll be handy. Hardened Armed Dragon, one of my old favorites actually. Super Nimble Mega Hamster, Photon Saber Tiger is always a good one. Ra's Disciple, this is actually something that I was really glad that they decided to include in here because, well, it basically gets you extra Ra's Disciples pretty much immediately, but you pretty much have to tribute it for your god, otherwise it kind of locks you out of things. Unmasked Dragon, Nimble Beaver, Condemned Witch, actually a pretty good reprint in here. Gizmek Uka. Oh, a couple Gizmek reprints? This is actually really nice. And onto the spells, we've got Brain Control, Monster Reborn. Pot of Avarice is nice. Double Summon will be handy. Forbidden cards to use with our Condemned Witch. The Monarch Stormforth will definitely come in handy as well. And a couple of traps. A Mirror Force is never a bad thing to have.
Alright guys, the stage is set and the Battle of Gods is about to commence.
Yes, Obelisk the Tormentor, played by me.
Versus Slifer the Sky Dragon, played by me.
All right, so first we roll to see who goes first.
That's right.
With actually our, where is it? Divine Die. I don't know if that shows up.
Ooh.
From a special Yu-Gi-Oh event. All right, high roll. I got a 3.
On 6.
Okay, so you get to pick.
I'll be taking the first move. It's only fair. Draw 5. I will activate the effect of my Arima, the Wicked Warden. I can discard it from my hand and add a Layer of Darkness. Next, I will activate my Layer of Darkness.
All right, you got to explain this one a bit.
So, Layer makes all face-up monsters on the field become dark, his and mine. And once per turn, if I were to tribute to activate a card effect, I can tribute one of his dark monsters. And all of his monsters are dark now, so. Also, once per turn, during the end phase, we can special summon as many Torment tokens as possible, depending on the number of times we tributed this turn. So if he tributes once or twice or 3 times, he gets that many tokens, and the same thing is for me. Next, I will normal summon my Reactor Slime, and I will activate its effect. Reactor Slime lets me summon 2 slime tokens, and I cannot do any more summoning unless I'm going to summon a Divine Beast this turn. I'll set 1 card face down, and I'll pass.
All right, my turn. I will draw. I will actually start by activating my Different Dimension Capsule. So I banish a card from my deck face down, and this stands on my field for 2 turns. During my second standby phase after I've activated this, I will get that card to my hand. So you don't even get to see what the card is.
I couldn't imagine.
All right, I'm going to banish this face down. It's a secret. You'll never know what it is. Next, special summon my Cyber Dragon to the field, since you control a monster and I don't.
Okay.
All right, so I'll enter battle phase and attack one of your tokens.
Now I'll activate my Reactor Slime's quick effect. I can tribute my Reactor Slime to set a Metal Reflect Slime from my deck. But because I have Layer of Darkness, instead of tributing my Reactor Slime, I'll tribute his Cyber Dragon because it's dark.
Very deadly, sheesh.
See, Metal Reflect Slime, and I'll set it right here.
All right, I'm going to set a monster face down and set 1 more card, and I'll pass turn to you. During my end phase, Layer of Darkness actually activates, and I will get a token.
All right, and I'll draw for turn. I will tribute one of my tokens and summon Breaker the Dark Magical Warrior. Breaker gets 2 spell counters when it's normal summoned, gains 400 attack for each one, and I can remove a spell counter to target a spell or trap card in the field and destroy it.
Okay.
And I'll activate the effect of my Breaker, targeting your Different Dimension Capsule.
So I literally never get my monster, or whatever it was that I banished.
Trapped in Purgatory. So I'll enter the battle phase. My Breaker, the Dark Magical Warrior, who has 2,000 attack, will attack your face down.
All right, you attacked. Super Nimble Mega Hamster. So it flips face up and summons a level 3 or lower beast monster from my deck in face down defense position. We're gonna get Nimble Mamanga.
Okay.
Which will be summoned face down, and my hamster is destroyed.
Then my Reactor Slime will attack this monster.
Okay, you attacked Nimble Mamanga. I gain 1,000 life points, and I can summon up to 2 from my deck. 1 Nimble Mamanga. 2 Nimble Mamangas. In face down defense position.
And I'll move to the end phase, and then Layer of Darkness will give me 1 token because 1 monster was tributed this turn.
Alright, I'll draw. I'm going to pass turn to you.
Alright. Nothing got tributed, so draw for turn. The time has come, Duelist. So I'll tribute these 3 monsters to summon Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Alright, let's hear it. What's he up to?
Slifer gains 1,000 attack and defense for each card in my hand. I currently have 2, so that's 2,000. And then every time you normal or special summon a monster, I can lower that monster's attack by 2,000, and if it drops to 0, it's destroyed. But right now I only have 2 cards in my hand, which is no good, so I'll activate my Reckless Greed. So I can draw 2 cards, and I can't draw for the next 2 turns, but now he's got 4,000 attack.
Okay. This is gonna be rough, but I can live with this.
And I'll enter battle. Breaker will attack this one.
All right, so I'll gain 1,000 life points, but I don't have any more Nimble Momongas to summon.
Now Slifer the Sky Dragon will attack your other.
I gain 1,000 more.
Another 1,000. And with that, I pass.
Draw for turn. I will have to pass this turn.
Okay, it's my turn. I cannot draw, so I'll move straight to battle. Breaker the Magical Warrior will attack your token, and then Slifer the Sky Dragon will attack for 4,000.
All right, I'll take 4,000 points of damage.
You definitely have it to burn. And I pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'll set one monster face down and pass turn to you.
I can't draw again. This time, I'll do the same thing. Breaker the Magical Warrior will attack your face down.
You attacked my Evil Swarm Salamandra.
Alright. And then Slifer will attack directly for 4,000.
Yes, I'm going to unfortunately have to take it.
Yeah. And I pass.
Draw for turn. All right, I'm going to have to concede this duel.
Yes!
Although I had a few cards, you did unfortunately hit my Obelisk the Tormentor, which was banished by Different Dimension Capsule. Unfortunately, if this card leaves, then, well, you know, I just never get the card.
I had a lot of good stuff, but I needed to keep Slifer huge, so I just held it.
All right, on to the second game.
Game 2.
I will take the first move, Duelist. 5 cards. Let's see. All right, I'm going to start by normal summoning my Condemned Witch. So when she's normal summoned, I can add a Forbidden Quick Play spell from my deck to my hand. During your main phase, I contribute it to summon a level 4 fairy monster from my deck.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate Condemned Witch's effect. I'll grab Forbidden Lance.
Pretty good here.
Yeah, pretty decent. Alright, Forbidden Lance to hand, and I'll activate my Supply Squad. So once per turn, if a monster I control gets destroyed by battle or a card effect, I can draw 1 card. And it's going to end my turn.
Alright. I will draw for turn. I will set 1 face down, set 2 spell traps, and then also activate Supply Squad.
Oh, okay. So we're just going to draw cards. All right.
Yep, and I'll end my turn.
I will draw for turn. All right, I'll set 2 cards face down. I will switch my Condemned Witch to defense position and pass turn to you.
Draw for turn. I will flip summon my Scapegoat.
Okay.
And I can summon as many Black Sheep tokens as I want. So I'll summon 4. In defensive mode, they have 0 attack and 0 defense. And now I will tribute, I guess, a Scapegoat and 2 of those tokens to summon Beast King Barbaros. And so, when Beast King Barbaros is summoned by tributing 3 monsters, I can destroy all cards you control.
All cards I control, you say?
Every one of them.
I'll activate my Forbidden Chalice. So I'm going to target your Beast King Barbaros and negate his effects, but he gains 400 attack until the end of the turn.
Alright, I'll move to battle. Beast King Barbaros will attack your Condemned Witch.
At the end of your main phase, I'm actually going to activate the effect of my Condemned Witch. So I'm going to tribute it, and it'll let me summon a level 4 fairy monster, and it's going to be Ra's Disciple.
That's a fit.
Yes, actually, surprisingly. And Ra's Disciple's effect actually activates when it's special summoned, or actually just when it's summoned, I can summon up to 2 more copies of Ra's Disciple from my deck. So we're going to summon some more Ra's Disciples.
I'm not the only one that knows how to flood the field, huh?
Yeah, apparently not.
Well, I'll still move to battle, and my Beast King Barbaros will attack one of your Ra's Disciples.
Alright, so it will get destroyed, but that means I get to draw a card because of my Supply Squad.
Yes.
So I will draw 1.
And with that, I'll pass.
Draw for turn. So I'm going to normal summon my Hardened Armed Dragon. It actually, if I tribute this card for the tribute summon of a level 7 or higher monster, that monster won't be able to be destroyed by card effects.
Okay.
So now I'll activate Soul Crossing. During the main phase, after this effect resolves, I get to tribute summon a Divine Beast monster, and when I do, I can use your monsters instead of mine. But if I do that, then until the end of the next turn, I can only activate 1 card or effect per turn, not counting Divine Beast monsters. So,
wow.
I will tribute my Hardened Armed Dragon, your Beast King, and one of your tokens in order to tribute summon my Egyptian God card, Obelisk the Tormentor.
Here he is.
And I can only use 1 more card this turn and next turn too.
Or effect.
Yeah, card or effect. I'm going to, let's see. I'll switch Ra's Disciples
What if that was it? Oh, that was the one.
to attack position. And I think that's the activation. All right, enter battle phase. Ra's Disciple will attack your set or your token.
I will use Book of Moon to flip him face down.
All right, then Ra's Disciple is going to attack this token.
And I will use Enemy Controller to switch that to defensive mode.
Obelisk the Tormentor, attack the token.
And Obelisk will kill my token.
And you get to draw, right?
Yes, and I'll get to draw a card for Supply Squad.
That's gonna end my turn.
All right, draw. This is a scary situation you put me in, Paul.
It should be. You're facing down a god.
That's fair, actually.
It's supposed to feel frightening.
I will set one face down, and I'll pass.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to activate the effect of my Angel 01. I can actually reveal a level 7 or higher monster in my hand and special summon it. And while I control it, I can get one additional tribute summon of a level 7 or higher monster, in addition to my normal summoner set. So I'm going to tribute it and this for my Gizmek Uka, the Festive Fox of Fecundity.
That's a lot of Fs.
Yes, and if you normally special summon a monster, you take 300 damage. Yeah, that's all I can do. Okay, at least for now. I'll enter the battle phase. My Gizmek Uka is going to attack your set monster.
You hit my electromagnetic turtle.
Oh, convenient for you.
And I draw a card.
Obelisk attacks directly.
And I'll activate the effect of my electromagnetic turtle.
Alright, I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, draw for turn. A lot of scary stuff over there.
I do. Although you haven't taken any life points.
I've been defending myself.
So.
Barely. Set one and pass.
And I'll draw for turn. I'm going to switch my Ra's Disciple to attack position and summon Evil Swarm Mandragora into the battle phase. I'll attack with Gizmek Uka.
You hit my Arima.
Ah.
Draw for Supply Squad. Wow.
Alright, I'll attack with Ra's Disciple for 1100.
I'll take 1100.
And 1550 with Evil Swarm Mandragora. And finally, 1000 directly with Obelisk the Tormentor. 4000.
I was like, what?
Obelisk
Really?
the Tormentor's 4000 directly.
Okay.
And that is going to end my turn.
Alright, Heart of Cards, guide me. Draw. I'll activate Draw of Fate.
Okay,
So,
what's this?
if my life points are lower, and you control the strongest monster on the field, I get to reveal 3 cards with different names from my deck, place them on top in random order, and draw 1 card.
Oh, okay, it's this type of thing. Alright. What's it gonna be?
Okay, the 3 cards will be the Swords of Revealing Light, the True Name.
Oh, okay. You know, truth be told, that could be a really fun, like, high-risk strategy.
And Slifer the Sky Dragon. So I'm going to shuffle these and you get to cut. Just kind of do what you want.
Alright. This is the order they're going. Duelist.
Alright.
Take your pick.
Draw!
I don't know.
It was the one that was like the worst. Okay. Oh yeah, also, I get to only activate 1 more card or effect this turn.
Okay.
I activate Swords of Revealing Light.
Okay.
I pass.
I draw. That's a turn for swords. I pass.
And I'll draw. I'll activate the True Name.
Okay.
And I declare Slifer the Sky Dragon's on top. I excavate. It is him. I add it to hand. And if I had another Slifer, I would get to add it to my hand, but I don't. I will set 1 face down, and I'll end my turn.
Draw for turn. I'll have to pass my turn. It's the second turn.
Draw for turn. Let's set another, and I'll pass.
I'll draw. Set a monster. I'm going to activate the effect of Obelisk the Tormentor. I attribute 2 monsters to destroy all monsters you control. So I'm going to tribute Mandragora and Ra's Disciple to destroy your 2 monsters.
You destroyed my Arima and my Tellus, but that's actually not too bad because when Tellus is sent from the monster zone to the GY, I can special summon 1 Tellus wing token, 0 attack and 0 defense.
And you also get a Supply Squad draw, right?
Oh, good card effect. Draw.
And your move. So swords is gone.
Yes. Draw for turn. All right. So here's a cool thing. While I control a Tellus wing token, I can banish Tellus the Little Angel from my graveyard. and one spell from my hand. I'll banish this and this to summon 2 more tokens. And then I'll tribute all 3 tokens for my Slifer the Sky Dragon.
You take 300 more damage.
Yes, I do. And now I'll activate my Thunder Force attack.
Ooh, okay.
So if I control a Slifer the Sky Dragon, I can destroy all the face-up monsters you control. And then I get to draw a card for each one.
Okay, so this will destroy my Gizmek-Uka.
Huh? Why?
That is because my Obelisk still can't be destroyed by card effects thanks to Hardened Arms Dragon's effect. So it is currently immune, but you do get Gizmek-Uka destroyed.
Yes, okay, alright. But
draw
I draw 1 card.
And I also draw for Supply Squad.
So with my Thunder Force attack, my Slifer has 5,000 attack and defense, which is 1,000 more than your Obelisk, and I'll move to battle and attack.
Okay, so Obelisk Tormentor is destroyed, and I'll take 1,000 damage.
And I'll pass right there.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I'll activate my Monarch Stormforth, which will actually let me tribute your monster for a tribute summon this turn.
Wow.
And I'm going to go ahead and tribute your Slifer for Gizmek Makami, the Ferocious Fanged Fortress. Which, assuming you have anything to stop it, I'll enter the battle phase and attack directly for game.
Yeah, that's that.
Alright, Duelist. Game 3.
Game 3. It's not going to go like the last one.
So you lost, so you get to pick who goes first.
And I'll be going first. I will set 2 cards face down and I pass.
Alright, I'll draw, set a monster face down, and pass turn.
Draw for turn. I will normal summon my Arima, the Wicked Warden, and I'll enter battle. Arima will attack your face down at 1,700 attack.
Alright, you attacked my Super Nimble Mega Hamster, so you'll actually take 100 points of damage, and it will summon a Beast Monster from my deck in face down defense position. It's gonna be my Photon Saber Tiger in face down defense.
Okay. And I have to pass there.
I'll draw. I'm going to flip summon Photon Saber Tiger. So when it's normal or flip summon, I can actually add another Photon Saber Tiger from my deck to my hand. If I don't control another Photon Saber Tiger though, then it actually loses 800 attack, so it'll only be at 12. When I activate its effect and grab, I get another Photon Saber Tiger. And I'll normal summon Photon Saber Tiger. So now they actually get to have their full attack strength. I will enter the battle phase, and Photon Saber Tiger is going to attack Arima.
Alright, I'll take 300.
And then I'll attack for 2,000 with my second one.
Minus 2,000.
I'll set 1 card face down and pass turn to you.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I don't have anything else. So I'll activate Draw Fate.
Oh, fun.
Since I have less life points and you have the strongest monster on the field, I will select 3 cards and they'll be randomly put on top of my deck. 3 will be Reactor Slime, and I'll get March of the Monarchs. Do what you will.
Alright, Duelist. Give it your best shot.
I draw. Now I can only activate 1 more card this turn. Normal summon my Reactor Slime, and I'll use Reactor Slime's effect to summon 2 tokens. And I pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Normal summon my Evil Swarm Salamandra. And I'm going to switch my Super Nimble Mega Hamster to attack position.
Yikes.
Now I'll enter the battle phase. I'm going to have Super Nimble Mega Hamster attack this token. It's got 1,100 attack.
Yep, that's enough.
And then I'll attack with my Evil Swarm Salamandra.
That is also enough to pass.
And finally, I'll use, well not finally, but Photon Saber Tiger will attack Reactor Slime.
Yes, I'll take it.
And I'll attack for 2,000 with my other Photon Saber Tiger.
And I'll take 2,000.
It's going to be it for my turn.
Alright, and I will draw for turn. I'll activate the True Name.
Okay.
Because I stacked my deck, I know that the top card is the March of the Monarchs. So I get to add it to my hand, and then I can add a Divine Beast monster from deck to hand. Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Will you be able to summon Slifer and defeat me this turn? Probably not all of those things, but
I wish. Actually, I can't, so I will activate Reckless Greed. So I can draw 2 cards. I can't draw for the next 2 turns. I'll activate Swords of Revealing Light.
oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got. I'll pass.
I'll draw for turn. All right. I'm gonna have to. I'll set 1 monster and switch my hamster to defense position and pass turn.
All right. I can't draw for this turn.
And 1 swords turns down.
I'll pass.
I'll draw and pass turn.
All right.
So
Second.
2.
And I can't draw again. Set 1 card and I'll pass.
I'll draw. I will set 1 card so I don't have to discard and pass.
All right. I can draw this turn, but it is the last turn of Swords. I will activate my Soul Crossing.
Oh.
So now I'll tribute 3 of your monsters to summon my god, and I'll tribute your hamster and both your tigers.
Wow, distributing the animals, huh?
You know, I mean that's kind of an animal, I think.
All right, well they're gone.
Summon the mighty Slifer the Sky Dragon. I'll activate my March of the Monarchs. So now tribute summoned monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects. And I cannot special summon from my extra deck. My Slifer has 3,000 attacks. I have 3 cards. And I'll enter battle and have my Slifer attack your Salamandra. And now my turn.
All right, I'm going to draw for turn. I'll activate my Different Dimension Capsule. So it's going to let me take a card from my deck, banish it face down, and I'll get it in my second standby phase. I bet you can't guess what it is.
Does his name rhyme with Obelisk?
It could, or couldn't. I'm not obligated to answer such a thing. And we're going to set 1 monster face down and pass turn.
All right. Draw for turn. I'll enter battle. Slifer, attack this face down.
You attacked my unmasked dragon, which will summon a worm with 1,500 or less defense from my deck. Mare.
Ah.
Special summons in defense position. Safe from your Slifer's second mouth.
Oh, that's true, because I can only hit them if they're in attack position. So I'll just end my turn.
I will draw. All right, so first turn for Different Dimension Capsule. The first standby phase has passed. I will activate the effect of Mare to summon a token. I'm going to actually go ahead and use it 3 times. So I'll summon 1 token. Is that okay? And I'll summon another token.
Yeah.
And another token. So many monsters on the field. Your move, Duelist.
Okay. That's it coming. Draw for turn. Normal summon card guard.
Okay.
And when it's summoned, I place 1 guard counter on it. It gains 300 attack for each card guard for guard counter. So that's 1,900, and I can remove this guard counter and place it on another card. And then if that card would ever be destroyed, I could remove the counter instead. But Slifer's already protected because of this, so he'll just hold on to it. So I'll enter battle. My card guard with 1,900 will attack your Mare.
All right. Mare. Sent to the GUI.
And then Slifer will attack... I'll attack this one. This face down.
You attacked Nimble Mamanga. So Nimble Mamanga will give me 1,000 life points and summon up to 2 more Nimble Mamangas. So Nimble Mamanga is summoned to the field.
Main phase 2, I will pass.
I draw. My Different Dimension Capsule will resolve and give me my set card to my hand.
Add that Obelisk to hand.
And now, for the star of the show, I'm going to activate my Soul Crossing. So this turn, I'll be able to tribute summon a Divine Beast monster using your cards. So we're going to take Card Guard, Slifer the Sky Dragon, and 1 of my tokens.
I'm sorry, Slifer.
To summon Obelisk the Tormentor to the field in attack position. And now that you're only at 2,100, I'm going to use my Obelisk the Tormentor and attack your life points directly.
I will activate my Ultimate Divine Beast.
Oh.
So I can discard a spell from my hand. Discard my enemy controller, and now I can special summon a Divine Beast from my deck, or grave, in defensive position, my Slifer. And I have 3 cards in hand, so that's 3,000 defense, and you have to attack it.
Well, Obelisk has no problem attacking your Slifer.
Alright.
I'll set 1 card face down and pass turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. I will set one face down and I'll pass.
I'll draw for turn and activate my Harpy's Feather Duster.
No!
This will destroy all the spells and traps in the field. As much as it pains me to do it, I really gotta get rid of whatever those cards are.
That wasn't helping, but I at least had the Metal Reflex slide.
So everything is destroyed. And that leaves you wide open for Obelisk to attack directly.
No, I lost.
Good game, Duelist.
Good game. Just didn't think I'd lose another structure deck door.
Shoutouts again to Konami for sending us these copies of the deck early. We do appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
And hopefully you guys enjoyed this duel. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Pass turn.
Pass turn.